And fall in, my fellow scouts, to a grade 4v4 Napoleon Total War 3 battle replay today at Pomerania 1 is the map. On my team, today's replay comes from yours truly. I did this on a live stream around the 4th of April. So if you want to check out what the reactions were while the battle was going on, you can go and check out that video. It is on the 4th of April. My team today consists of Smoke Grenadiers, myself, MC the King of Gondor, and your mum. We have Defender on the other team, SniperSmithuk, sorry about that, Paranoid, Nomadic Lancer, and a Flux Bus. Now if you guys want to see your own Napoleon Total War 3 replays featured here on this channel, or any other Total War replays, there are 4 methods of doing so. One is my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. The second is sending me your replay directly on Discord via my Discord ID, joining my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance, or tag me in any replay you post on the respective Discord, like the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord, Rise of Mordor Discord, etc. Now if you want to support my work, I have various funding options available, but if you really want to help out with the YouTube algorithm and help this video get noticed, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe of course you haven't already, tick the bell for notifications so you never miss a fight, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. You know that? My army is before us. I am commanding Rheinbund today. I have about 4, 6, 9, 10 infantry units, my general and a couple of cab units, and my artillery, of course, a 12-pounder. My ally over here is France 1809, 1812. He's got some elite cavalry here, the Cuirassiers. He's got about 15 or so infantry divisions. General, we got here some artillery pieces, some 4-pounders, and some howitzers as well. Okay. General, of course, is there. Yeah, our allies are over here. We have Denmark, of course, and we have France Imperials, or French Garde. Now, over here we have Prussia. We have the Kingdom of Sardinia. As you can see, we're taking that building there. We're rushing towards the town. Over here we have the Heilges Romisches Reich, or the Holy Roman Empire. So that's 3 enemy factions so far. I'm trying to remember where was the 4th. Who was the 4th? There we go. England, United Kingdom Peninsula. Okay guys, so those other players, those other teams. Our ally, our French ally over here, the French Imperials, is holding the town while the rest of us, of course, move up. Now, we got here Heilges rooming up on our left flank. Maybe going after this one pointer here. We'll do some cut here, guys, and we'll come back soon. But, of course, before we go, we have... Oh, geez, I can't really make it out. We've got 1-pointers, I think 5 1-pointers here. 2 more there. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 1-pointers on the field today. Alright. See you soon, guys. Alright, peoples, we're back. We've got the Holy Roman Empire here moving on France. They're trying to take the left side of the town and try to push us back. I'm on my way. It's slow going. It's been a long march so far just to get to this point. France coming up on my right. Denmark's holding our right flank against England. We've got some more cav engagement down here on the outskirts of town. Denmark's moving to support. England has successfully destroyed our artillery piece. That's horrible news. It's a bad start. And it looks like United Kingdom, I thought United Kingdom was going to take the win, but it looks like Denmark has managed to get on top of him. The Kingdom of Sardinia lost 1 unit there. French Imperials obviously were driven back by Prussian reinforcements. England got away. These dragoons probably need to pull back at least for now. England and artillery sort of hammering Denmark a little bit. Now, this slowed my progress right here. Yeah, okay, I lost my Sachsen, or my Clemens, one of my cab units there, but 45 out of 66, I think I get these back. But the Romish Reich dragoons here cautioned my approach. It slowed me down a little bit. I felt a bit vulnerable just standing up all my army while his cav was on my left flank. So what I ended up doing here was kind of forming a box that kept the line of infantry facing towards the cav. At the same time, I moved up units, so it's kind of like a leapfrog approach. or leapfrog strategy. As I moved up, I would peel off the bottom few units, move them up as well. Just while always keeping that cav in my sights. As I've got some heavy cavs standing by. My general's also nearby. I was also trying to protect my artillery at all times. I lost my artillery very earlier on in other battles. I was not going to see that happen again this time. So Napoleon just sort of hovering here. He's waiting on Romisches Reich to make his move. Looks like Romisches is just trying to enter the building. 250 troops trying to cram in there, but the battle really favours France at the moment. Well, Prussia's just, not Prussia, Roman Empire's just pouring in, but France doesn't seem that deterred. Okay, the morale's a little bit shaky, but it still says we are winning that fight. Anyway, I called for reinforcements from France 1809, and he's sending over his heavy cav, his elite heavy cav. This is very nice of him.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
I needed some more cav support. I just didn't feel too safe moving up with all that cav lined up, just waiting to charge me. France just sort of holding at the outskirts of town, just trying to push back a little bit back against Prussia. Doesn't make it too easy for him to move in. I think France is mainly just trying to hold the town until I arrive on the left flank. So right now, we've got the French Imperials just sort of buying time for us to get into position. Now France is almost there. He's making his way into the town. He's got his first few units about to enter the town from the north. Roman Empire trying to outflank us. And I gotta get a move on. Time is running out. Now I saw him move away. I think this gives me a little bit of comfort. I start making my move to head towards the town again. Right now, England has secured that building. Of course, they got some points themselves. They got their artillery on the hills here, giving them a good line of sight into our troops, both in the streets and outside of the town. Prussia's entering the city again, going after artillery. That's another artillery piece we lost. And most French troops... Oh no, we've got one French unit trying to bayonet charge these guys. A couple of units here shooting them in the back as well. Now these guys probably shouldn't reform. They are dropping them very, very fast. You see the Roman Empire is moving towards the town. French Imperials are in a lot of trouble here. Come on, Scouts, get your ass into gear. Start moving. My artillery is moving up, but it's just slow going. 12 pounders are really, really slow. Yeah, I asked France to come down and send his cav towards me, and I can start. This is where I start peeling off my army. I thought I did a leapfrog approach, you know. I left these guys behind maybe as security as I moved up. But I saw what Roman Empire was doing, and I really felt like I had to get moving. Okay. So yeah, my army's moving up again. Cav is nearby. I'm just peering into those trees there. Roman Empire bayonet charge into France. Probably not the best idea. French Imperials have a lot of good quality troops. And charging one unit into two is not going to help your case. I'm seeing a lot of more dead Roman troops than I am French troops. Now, well, I want to put my artillery about, in this vicinity. That way I can fire on the Roman Empire troops outside the town and to my left as well. and possibly into the cab, but this is a sweet spot I want to deploy. This is where I'm trying to go. Denmark just seems content to face off against England. Right now, the red team holds more points in their territory than we do. Prussia's trying to move on the town. But France has succeeded in pushing the Roman Empire back a little bit here on the left. Alright, I'll just stop moving the camera around for a second. This is probably where I'll stop. So you guys can get a better view of what's going on. So you can see Prussia trying to move into the town. At the bottom there. He's got 4 units, not doing too much. Kingdom of Sardinia is moving on another 4 on his left. French 18 and 9, so we've got 2 French players inside the city here. Yeah, so 18 and 9 came to the Imperial's aid. And it seems in light of that, Prussia has decided to pull back because his ally has been defeated on his right flank. And I asked France to keep that cavalry just close to my left, near those trees, in the event Roman Empire decided to charge me. My own cav is nearby, but I probably should be moving up. Moving up my cav, or at least one of the units. This unit here is just guarding my artillery as I move it up. Sardinia's got some troops on the move. There's a big gap in their line, isn't it? It's possibly why these troops are moving this way, to try to complete this line as they move towards the town, maybe. Okay, Roman Empire has charged into France. I think I told France that Roman Empire charged into him here. These guys here holding off 2 units. I start sending over reinforcements here. And my heavy cab is on the way. I mainly came over here just to bolster the ranks. France is about to be charged on his left flank. My cav is still coming. France needs to hold on here. Cav is even this battle. I decided to charge in and bolster the left flank of France. I allowed myself to get charged on the left flank here. I had higher quality troops. I was kind of banking on them surviving a little bit longer than this. Morale's not too good, is it? France's morale's also a bit shaky. We've got Prussia here charging on our right flank. I got some infantry here forming square and moving up to support us.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Okay, it was enough that my troops here were enough to drive Prussia back and save the right flank. My troops here are broken. I'm very tired. Rheinbund in France. I got one cav unit still alive. France has 1 unit still alive. I thought Roman Empire was going to charge me, so I formed square again. My troops here trying to drive Prussia back, keep France alive. My Clemens are still alive, which I was very surprised with. They were in the thick of the fighting, far more than my heavy cav were. And at this point I send my cavalry there to try and wipe out the Roman Empire's cav as best I can. Drive them back, wipe them out, make sure they don't come back, and charge us in the rear. So yeah, that was an interesting battle. France couldn't believe his unit held. The Roman Empire player was pissed. He was angry that the morale of the unit just didn't seem to shake enough. Because, you know, he did have us. Roman Empire had us surrounded, and he had support from Prussia as well. Fortunately, we just had enough troops in the area just to hang on by the skin of our teeth. That was a hell of a fight back there. Alrighty, looks like we've still got two armies on the move. As you can see, my cav on the left there is still in pursuit of the Roman Empire's cav. My army is finally arriving at the town. No hits yet. Finally, some hits. We got cav coming in. I think this cav was actually heading over to try and chase my my Rheinbund cav, my last cav unit that I have. And I try to use this windmill here as sort of a buffer against my enemies to hold my left flank, because they have to come around to outflank me there. And Empire's kind of just trying to reform, I think, here. So yeah, the battle between the Roman Empire and myself is sort of heating up a bit. My artillery is finally almost in position. France is kind enough to lend me his cav and hold my left flank for me in that gap there, so the Roman Empire cav can't run around and try and take out my artillery so easily. Now, I think around midway through battle, maybe even now, I think the United Kingdom player starts to... I think maybe he dropped 75% of the way through, unfortunately. But right now his movements are pretty well coordinated, so I think he's still in this. Denmark is surrounding him though. His centre though is getting a real hammering. The morale is not too great. Yeah, so I've peeled off and I'm just waiting for the rest of my army here. Red Empire looks like he's getting ready to march on France. These guys here are getting in dangerously close. He's pulling back. Cav is charging in again. Going after more artillery. Oh, this isn't cav, this is infantry. Got the Highlanders in the fight. I thought the Highlanders would be doing better in melee. Must be up against some decent troops themselves. Alright, this time the artillery is saved. Third time's the charm. Alright, England pulled back. He did not like that fight. Okay, Roman Empire this time around has driven back France. Losing a couple of troops there, not too bad. I'm gonna get my ass into gear. My artillery is finally firing, and thanks to some tips, I know how to get it working again, which is good. I think I was targeting the enemy cavalry, Prussia's cav. Trying to even France's odds in the event that the enemy tried to use them against us. Yeah, 3 dead there, so maybe that was the unit I was aiming at. It says I'm aiming here. Let's have a quick look. This was kind of the general direction my artillery was pointing towards. Yeah, there you go. Now the idea of shooting this was I was aiming for this unit here, In the event I get one good shot into them, that's going through at least 50 men. So yeah, we're looking alright here. I've dealt with most of the Roman Empire's cav, my other cav unit's coming back to the fight. There you go, finally got a hit. A small hit, but it's still a hit. France has units going in front of each other here. A little bit interesting.
Building has fallen to the enemy.
I was telling France to move it, he was walking right in front of my artillery, I did not want to shoot his cav. So yeah, just... Yeah, I'm firing now. And I like this. I liked Roman Empire bunching up his forces and I was praying for a good hit. I'm moving in my army now. Try and push Roman Empire back and retake the left side of the town. That's our aim. Denmark's pulling back his artillery. His 12-pounder and his 3-pounder. Howitzer fire. Right now, this is where the battle's at. We have 32 minutes left. And I'm leaving one infantry unit and my general near my artillery. France has pulled back a unit, but I'm just taking up his place. Not the best place to stop. I'm right in the marshes here. There's a couple of troops falling. So yeah, my bullets are getting over the hill there, which is good to see. My artillery finally got a good strike on the Roman Empire. Saw some troops go flying there and hit the building as well. Prussia's taking some casualties there now. My army's moving up. Prussia has his cavalry over there. We're charging into each other here. My troops here are exhausted. Oh, they're very tired now, so they have the rest. So they improved a little bit. My cav unit here has been through a lot. Didn't expect them to win. Just wanted to try and hold back the enemy and just delay him. That was the aim anyway. So yeah, we have a bit of a street fight here. My troops moving around. Guys are forming up. Now our enemies still just have not committed just yet on the other side. This was a little bit irritating, having to reform my troops and delay their advance towards the town. Because of this bloody cavalry. I think I was just praying for these guys to start firing. See, I'm trying to fire. Come on, fire! Yeah, I start moving them on the Roman Empire. See, France doesn't have a line of sight on Prussia. My troops are on the way, the rest of my army. My artillery, I'm trying to hit, I think, the Roman Empire's army on this side. Let's just do a survey of the battlefield. My 4 units are moving up. My left unit is keeping an eye on that cavalry. I'm about to get outnumbered here. Okay, so yeah, 1 unit forms square. Okay, Prussia pulled back the unit over there. And Roman Empire is really sticking his neck out here. He's outnumbered, he's outgunned. And I have some decent quality troops here as well. And France is making a push to my right. He's even charging in, I think. Prussia's charged into his right flank. He's got another unit coming in to support him. The rest of our enemies, got another Prussian unit coming in on the left. I think eventually ask for reinforcements again to try and deal with the Prussians. I think my artillery is firing on these 3 Roman Empire units there. You think now's a good time for me to move up? I'm driving back the enemy. I can potentially outflank them. I would have loved nothing more than to bring up my 4 infantry units. Bloody Prussia. Yeah, I think I managed to outflank Roman Empire unit over here in front of me. I'm bringing up 3 units to try and take on this unit that would be firing on my left. And now he's turning to face me. Yeah, I'm getting some good volleys there. I'm happy with that. Artillery is also providing some decent cover fire. saw a few troops go down there. How's Franz doing? He's fallen back a little bit. Price just looks like he's trying to slowly fold in on him. From the left to the right. Piemonte-Sardegna is moving in right on the outskirts of town here now. They're just outside the streets. And now they're pulling back again. But they had troop superiority and fire superiority, most importantly. Okay, looks like they're trying to move up again. These guys here, they're relatively small units, but that usually means they're of high caliber. I'm making my move. I'm trying to take that building. They've almost outflanked the Roman Empire. Seems about 10 more went down there. I got my general moving up, just to sort of boost the morale of my men, keep them in the fight. Piemonte-Sardegna is sending over 3 units.
Sir, our general is under attack.
My allies told me to get my general out of there, I think. Alright, one of my troops just gave way there. And then that unit who actually won his fight has also been beaten back. France is moving up to reinforce me. What's going on over here? Nothing. Francis has a cav unit over there as requested by me. Okay, England stepped up his attacks once again. Although his line's very disjointed. Denmark has a much better field of fire. Price is also charging in on me, I think. I formed square just in time. He charged into the one unit that couldn't form square. But I managed to hold on. Led infantry Robezog. Definitely a unit worth bringing if you're playing as Rheinbund. I think I was aiming for this unit to the right, and I was just trying to collect any units I could on the left. Sardinia's reinforcements are arriving. Got my artillery blasting away. Slowly, I have pushed Roman Empire back a fair bit. The building is almost within reach. Okay, I broke one unit. The other unit's still firing away. England has Denmark has England under control. Yeah, he's on the way out. There are a lot of rifles pointing towards these Highlanders. How's it going over here? Prussia's being pushed back a little bit. I think I was moving to outflank this unit of the Roman Empire and charge into the building afterwards. And I saw the general. I think I tried to target the general here as well. Yeah, I saw a chance to double team these guys. Yep, they're broken. And unfortunately, this is where I lost control of them. Started firing into the building. Oh, hang on, I pulled back. Oh, it's not too bad. I think I was trying to fire in the general there. These guys are down to 51. They have certainly served me well. Alright. Denmark managed to capture that building from the English. We've got 4 units still out here. See, my troops, they're firing on the enemy, but they're in a strange formation. Okay, and then they break. Alright, I took that building after all. Now I can fire into the back sea of the Roman Empire to try to outflank the French. The French has reinforcements coming in to push them back anyway. My troops on the left have managed to push the enemy back. Got Russian cavalry here, going after my general. We're all saying, "Oh no, you've got to get my general out of there, get him out." Yeah, it was a good charge. Prussia's pursuing, but I managed to get him away. I was so pumped after that. The whole team was shocked that I managed to keep my general alive at that point. As was I thought he was a goner. So as you can see, we have retaken the left side of the town. It looked to be a lucky artillery hit. Oh no. Denmark just killed the English general. He's moving on Sardinia. $13 minutes remaining. Sardinia's trying to outflank him on the left, but he's losing a bit on the right. His right flank needs to hold. And right now it's kind of touch and go for him. Denmark cav trying to take on Sardinia's cav, but Sardinia does outnumber him. I wonder if the general should be charging into battle here. I don't know. Sardinia just manages to win that one. Okay, he's falling back. Empire is not gone.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
And we see that the Sardinia player went for the building back there, and he's got 1 unit here, so I send 2 units to try and deal with them and retake that building. My artillery and my troops are moving up. That was a good shot. At this point I was kind of determined to push and engage the enemy. Very close to that Prussian general. Slowly wearing down the Roman Empire. France has his cav nearby. Denmark really stepping on his attack here on Sardinia. I'm curious if that unit pulled out, created a small gap in the line. Yeah, you've seen a few troops go down here and there, but probably needs to summit the crest of this hill here to give him a better firing position. France also sent up 2 units here. I wasn't aware of this. French Imperials have 3 units over here. Looks like they have enemy artillery there. They're eager, active, but have pulled back. They've run away for now. Eight minutes, 30 seconds left. We got more units getting into position here. And we've got some French troops about to charge into the rear of Sardinia. They form pike unit, they form pike formation. Geez, now's the time for Denmark to move forward, and here he comes. Yeah, I crossed the river at this point. Seem to be doing alright here against Prussia. My generals behind them just sort of keeping up morale. My artillery... I don't know where my artillery is. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was doing here. I think I tell them to charge in at some point. But yeah, I was a little bit focused on the battle over here. My general's down to 9, so he's being shot at by some stray bullets, or he's being targeted by the unit there on the bottom. Let's have a look.
Our men are running for
Sardinia's beaten back Denmark a little bit. The cab units come back into play. The right flank is Denmark's best hope for victory. He's got to turn Sardinia around somehow. These guys here, they're walking the battle. They're going in for a bayonet charge. Well, they broke it almost as soon as they entered combat.
our men are running for
Okay, Denmark's driven Sardinia back a little bit. I've been driven back too, unfortunately. Yeah, I've taken 2 buildings. I think I accidentally tell this troop to leave that building. Hopefully they're getting back inside soon.
our men are running for
My troops' backs are against the wall. I think Prussia senses weakness. The battle here is still pretty even between Denmark and Sardinia. Both still have sizable armies. France though is putting a lot of pressure here, although on Sardinia's right flank. So that would definitely swing the tide of battle in Denmark's favour. Eventually. You see, Sardinia's trying to outflank France here at the same time. And the morale here of France isn't looking too good. So Sardinia might be able to hold here. I think I bayoneted these Prussians. I was trying to save my artillery crew. It wasn't enough. Now, I think France was telling me to get my ass back in that building. But I had to defeat this Prussian unit first, while I was being shot in the back. I didn't have anything else here.
our men are running
No, I lost to Prussia. No, it was silly, mate. I left the safety of the building. But we broke each other actually, so no one's inside that building just yet. France is racing towards it right now. He's trying to beat Prussia to it. We got 1 minute 25 seconds left. Sardinia has fought off both France and Denmark here, and is still well and truly intact. The players here are really giving us a run for our money. But we won't see a conclusion here to this fight. And France managed to get inside that building too, by the way. Last remaining troops trying to get inside the building. That crew will definitely be able to take out the general eventually once this unit falls. Prussia's been driven back. We've got 10 seconds left. Now the cavalry, I was sort of yelling at France, charge your cav, try and take out his general, but neither of us saw it until it was too late. The howitzer though almost got him. But that is it. It was a draw, but we won. Smoke Grenadiers here, 1,187 based on lock. I got 2,139. The King of Gondor, 1,490. And your mum, 1,601. SniperSmithuk, 853. Paranoid, 753. Nomadic Lancer, 766. And Flux Bus, 1,101. So yeah, both teams did exceptionally well there. And my infantry, my Grosboers, that was the unit I commented on earlier. 455 kills, I was very happy with them. Grenadiers here served me well. 357, 286, 270. And Garde, 162. And Romisches, I think 140. And another Grenadier unit, 103. And the rest of my units did not too bad, but, you know, nowhere near as well. And even General even got 2 kills there, that was alright. And that is that. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this replay. Make sure you give it a like button to support the video and the channel. If you want to see a random replay featured on this channel, guys, you can send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can send it to me directly via Discord, or join my Discord server Scoutrs Reconnaissance, where you can post your replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel onto Discord. It's right under the Entertainment Hub section, in case you can't find it. And you can also tag me in any replay you post on any Discord as well. This is Scoutrs Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.